Continuing now learning the basics of WordPress and creating a basic website for your course requirement. We now get to the part where you're going to start building your pages, your actual pages. And to do this, we're going to use the plugin that you installed in a previous tutorial called Elementor. So when you go to your first page here from the Pages area of the WordPress dashboard, you'll notice there's a big blue button called Edit with Elementor, and press on that, and now you'll be entered into the Elementor page editing part of the software. There's two sides to this. There's two columns. On the right is your actual page you'll be building row by row, and to the left are all the widgets. These are the elements that you can add to your pages. Headings, images, buttons, spacers, dividers, Google Maps, icons, and so on. Over here is where you'll choose your layout for the first row here. Click on the plus button, and notice you can select your structure, either a 1-column, 2-column, 3-column, or 4-column, 5 or 6, and then different strategies or different typographies of different columns here. A 2-column with a narrow column on the left, or a 2-column with a narrow column on the right, and so on. So click on the first option, the 1-column, and go ahead and click on the widget area and drag out a heading into that new row that you just created. You can go ahead and add your text heading there for the page. So this is going to be your page heading. So probably what you'll want to do is, notice you have to edit it over here to the left. You'll probably want to label your pages according to the assignment that you're going to be doing. Click on the Style tab. Notice there's 3 tabs for all these widgets: Content, Style, and Advanced. You're just going to do some basic styling. So you want to choose the text color. You'll notice that you have these color chips up here, and you can add additional color. So what I would do is I would take the existing color chips and drag them down and delete them. You're not going to use this green or this blue. You want to probably keep the white and the gray and the black. But then click on the plus button and notice that you have a area here where you can put in a new color. You can choose a color from the color wheel, but better to go to your Adobe site where you went earlier and you chose your colors, and go ahead and copy those colors. Now this is a good opportunity to clear the color that's in there and then paste in the new color like so. Press return and then go ahead and add that color. Notice that I added that blue color to the chip. And so go to your colors in your color scheme that you chose earlier, and one at a time go ahead and paste in those colors and then add them to your color chips here. And that way you can keep consistent color usage throughout. So I'm going to copy that one and clear the previous color, paste in the new color, press return, and enter in. So that in this way you can see that you're getting all your color chips. And then what you can do is you can choose the color of your heading based on the color chip that you have there. And that way all your colors will be consistent. So go ahead and choose a color. The typography is similar. You'll want to stick with the typefaces and the families that you used earlier when you set up Astra. You'll want to make sure that those are in there. Also up here you have a global settings, and make sure that the default colors are disabled, because those are going to be set with Astra that you did earlier, and as well as the default fonts. This would be a good time to go ahead and save your work, so click on the green update button in the lower left hand corner. Make sure that updates and saves. Then once that's saved, go back to the widget icon and let's drag in some widgets. Let's drag an image widget to the right. And notice you can choose an image from your media library. You don't have anything yet. You can go ahead and drag and drop images to put in there. I'll demonstrate that in a later tutorial. And in the left, let's put an intersection. Notice that that will give us 2 more columns where I can put in text here, and then maybe in the other one I could put in a button. So you get the idea that you can go ahead and create your pages row by row. So after that row is done, you can click on the red plus button, and now let's do a 3-column layout. And into the first column I'm going to put an image box like so. I have an image and some text, and in the next column I'm going to put another image box, so I can put in 3 different images with text in a nice 3-column layout. So you can see that you can very easily and very quickly build out a very attractive website or web page that will then be able to work on as the course proceeds. Notice there's a video widget here, so you can also add YouTube video. So we'll go ahead and add another 2-column layout here. Let's do this one. And notice that it creates 2 columns, but one of them is a lot wider. And then in the right column that's wider, we'll drag the video widget in right there. And it will put in a video for us, but then you just go to YouTube and get the link for that YouTube video, and it will put the video in right there. So in this way, you can very quickly build out pages with text, headings, videos, spacers, horizontal rules, and much, much more.